This is a tutorial of the UtilizeCore mobile app for Shields facilities maintenance. Wanted to prepare everyone for the snow season and show everyone how it works to just complete work in this app. To start, you should see a list of your work orders sorted by distance on your menu. See, it says trips to do at the top. And we're looking at a month view, so it's showing all work orders for the month, and that can be toggled or changed here to week, month. This one fits in all those categories. But work orders are being dispatched to all sites in preparation for snow. So we're doing forecasting to determine if you need to go out, and we're setting it for the future. So if you see a snow work order in your account, you do need to check on the conditions before going out to service. That work order is just to prepare for the snow that's upcoming. So the service may not be required for maybe 24 to 48 hours, depending on the conditions in your area. So that's the most reliable way for you to do that. Is to check your conditions, but we want to pre-release these so that you have something to check into and we can track and monitor to make sure all the service is going well for our clients. So you'll have a work order in here to perform work. If for some reason there's a work order, the work order is not there, you can create your own work order on the site. Say, hey, it's really snowing here, but there's no work order. You hit the plus button at the bottom, and then you hit report service. It will then ask you to choose a site that you want to be that you're servicing and the service that you'll perform, which will be snow. So once you've done that, it's going to take you to the same workflow that we're going to do now. So I'm going to check into this existing work order by checking the check-in button. It's going to give you your location approximately, and doing to confirm the check-in. It says successful at the top. And now I have things that I have to do on this app. You'll see them listed in mandatory. So there's a before photos section. Click on that part of it. Then I can take rapid fire photos around me. 1, 2, just by clicking the camera button. You can take those pretty quickly, and there may be a different requirement for number of photos based upon your client. But I just took 4 really quickly so you can see. And then I hit the finish service action at the bottom. Now this is asking me to take a photo of the dumpster area that it's clear. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Same process. Zoom on the app. And finish service action. This is not mandatory, but you can report the weather conditions. There is another service action here just to show that there could be others. If there's questions being asked about are the gas caps clears, the dumpster area clears, the loading dock, those kind of things may be on there. You can sign off on that saying you've completed it. Now you do have to select the tasks you're doing, if you have to salt, if you have to plow, shoveling the walks. So you can select multiple tasks. Say we're going to plow and salt today. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this service. And once I've done my tasks, I'm going to come back to the app and click on the after photos to take my before and after. Obviously, you want to take good photos to make sure we have a clear view of the area and that customer is happy with the service, and we can finish our service action. We also have a signature option. Not all clients are going to require this, but I wanted to include that in case yours did. It's very simple to click on the signature pad and then sign your name, or the manager would sign their name and then type it in here, and then you hit save and exit. And once that's complete, you just hit the green complete button at the bottom, and you can see what you've done on the site so far. And then there's 2 options at the bottom. One is a must return, and that means it's still snowing or it's going to ice later, and I need to come back in a set amount of time. So I'm going to hit the must return button. If I hit checkout, it's just going to confirm that I want to check out, and I say yes, and the work order is done. That means I don't have to come back to this site. I'm done with this work for the day. So if I hit must return, however, it gives me some options, and I have to say, well, I can come back in 4 hours. I'm coming back the next day. What's the ETA for returning? And then I select that and I hit finish checkout. So this work order, you can see that it completed successfully. It's going to allow me to check back into it again because I said I have to return to it. So the work order doesn't leave my screen. It stays there for me to check into later when I come back to the site. If I were to complete that checkout, the work order would disappear. So that's briefly how you'd go through our mobile app for a snow work order. If you have questions, please reach out to it@shieldsfm.com. Thanks so much.